Alex writes, looking to upgrade from a 2019 Yamaha VXR. Love the ski, but the wife doesn't like the wet and bumpy ride. We are looking at getting either an FX SVHO or a 310X. How do these models compare? He's from Pensacola, Florida. All right. Well, Alex, a couple things. Obviously, we're talking about riding with a second passenger. Thankfully, both machines are very good, high horsepower, great rough water watercraft. Both have really good storage, have actually pretty comparable storage, believe it or not. Obviously the Kawasaki is going to be a lot thirstier than the Yamaha. Yamaha enjoys the best fuel consumption of any of the supercharged watercraft, and to that end, you're going to be spending a lot less money on 91 or 93 octane, so that might be a little bit better for your pocketbook. Thankfully, the modern FX, we're talking 2022 and above, they went to an SMC fiberglass hull, and that has allowed the machine to be a little bit heavier, sits a little bit deeper in the water. It absorbs a lot more of the bumps and bangs and chatter that the Nano XL hull before it didn't really do as well. It's not going to be as deep or as really a straight line tracking hull like the GTX. Excuse me. Wow. Like the 310X. My apologies. And someone had noted like, oh, you need to change the ride plate. You do not need to change the ride plate with these new hulls. They are running effectively the previous generation FX or the previous generation Riva Racing ride plate, which is getting the nose up. So that will be that's going to be something that might work in your favor. It is. I know you're talking about a dry ride. There's a couple things to be noted here. Is that the FX hull is a sporty hull. All right, it turns in a lean, and it has more of an inside lean, meaning it turns to the inside of a curve, more than the Kawasaki, and certainly more than the ST3 Sea-Doo. ST3 Sea-Doo, quite frankly, turns very, very flat. Kawasaki turns on a lean, but you really got to put some body roll in it. You got to put some English on it, really get your knee in the tray, and that's not the kind of riding that you're looking for. A lot of people are concerned about the Kawasaki being tippy or uneven at idle speeds or low speeds. That only ever happens if you're idling and you have the bars pinned and your weight is favoring the wrong side, the opposite side. And all of a sudden the ski is going to go high centered because, again, very steep, deep V hull. It's going to teeter-totter. All right. Yamaha's got a very round displacement style hull, and it's going to be a little bit more stable at low speeds, but it's definitely not going to be the ST3. So when we talk about wet ride, people who complain about Kawasaki typically are complaining about until they get to planing speed, which is about 20, 25 miles an hour. At plane, that ski is a phenomenally dry ride. All right, there's splash deflectors, there's high skirts on it. It does a really good job dispersing water. But below planing speed, you might get some water over the bow. You might get water coming in because, again, it's cutting through water. Okay, it's cutting. The Yamaha is on top. It is displacing water. It is pushing water out. So there is a lot in the DNA of these machines that is worth noting. Alex, I hope that answers your question. I would personally, in your situation, I would probably go with the Yamaha FX. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.